I just watched Nosferatu, and the movie has a number of psychiatric references, so let's break them down. Throughout the movie, Ellen's sleepwalking, her fits, are attributed to her melancholy coming back. And when you hear melancholy, you probably think that it's similar to depression or a major depressive disorder. And while there are similarities, they're not quite the same. Before the 19th century, melancholy wasn't just used to describe madness or a form of psychiatric illness. It was also used to describe a certain feeling or a temperament. It was assigned to many artists. It could describe boredom, dejection. Even for people who were diagnosed with melancholy or melancholia as a pathological condition, they didn't necessarily have a low mood. They weren't always sad. Melancholia was used to describe a wide range of symptoms. People could have delusions, hallucinations, they'd be very paranoid. So this doesn't quite fit with modern conceptions of depression. However, as we get into the second half of the 19th century, melancholia is increasingly associated with a low mood. Melancholia was used in a more pathological sense. Melancholy could be a synonym for melancholia, but at the same time, it was used in non-medical settings. Around this period, you also notice that the word depression is starting to be used. Something was pressing down on people. It was pressing down, it was fracturing their brains, their bodies, their brains weren't functioning as they normally did. So melancholia and depression was used to describe people who were sad, despairing, but were also moving more slowly, had decreased, slowed down bodily functions and behaviors. And how did you treat melancholia? Cold, hot baths, you could use sedatives like opium, dietary changes, bloodletting, and of course, rest, bed rest. Should we talk about what happens to Mr. Knock next?